Hello and welcome to Meade Week. I'm Brian Spann. On this edition, next week is Red Ribbon Week. One Fort Meade resident is fighting for her life and how you can help. And the holidays are coming up. These stories and more. But first, the Base Realignment and Closure, or BRAC initiative of 2005 has brought three very large new agencies to the Fort Meade community. Earlier this year, the Defense Information Systems Agency and the co-located adjudications facility opened their doors. On Thursday, the third of the major BRAC projects, a new headquarters for the Defense Media Activity, held its official opening. Director of DMA, Mr. Mel Russell, delivered opening remarks.
6 years ago, BRAC 2005 was signed into law. We were told to take 7 separate activities that belong to the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and the Office of Secretary of Defense, and to consolidate them into one organization, and then to move that organization to Fort Meade, and to do it by September of 2011. We have successfully completed that task.
The building is an impressive edifice from the outside, but what about the inner workings? Marine Staff Sergeant Josh Hauser gives us a tour.
Now, one of the first things you're going to see when you come to DMA is our fine security folks. Not just any security will do. We have an Army First Sergeant retired. First Sergeant, any trouble this morning?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, see that? Don't think you're just going to be rolling in here. Let's go. Well, the job is so important, we don't even let them eat or drink in here. Come on in. This is Pentagon Channel Master Control. So all the programming from all the services that comes in here goes through this room and back out to you for you to enjoy. Man, look at all this stuff. How is it possible to keep track of this giant mess that's being shot around the world?
Well, it's not real easy, but that's why we have all the different monitors.
Uh-huh.
And the names and the numbers underneath.
Yeah, just,
it.
oh,
Watch your
geez,
hand
oh,
there.
oh.
Oh, my gosh. Let me get this.
We're still engaged in a nearly...
I may be in a little bit of trouble, so that's probably the last time I'm going to be able to push buttons in this room, so let's get the heck out of here. Well, whether it's coming over the satellites or the computers, or we went out and shot it ourselves, we got to get it into the system in order to provide you the programming, and this is where that all happens. Thus, all the screens back here.
Please don't touch anything.
Well, this area here is basically our vault. Every piece of footage we ever shot is coming in here, so it's our archives. We literally have thousands of hours on an endless array of machines and wirings and stuff I, once again, know nothing about, but it's in here.
Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta is sending 100
That's right,
special
a little
forces
short on
troops
personnel.
to Africa,
We do it all
including
around
South
here.
Sudan and the Congo.
And now we're in the control room where we do all our live shows. Down here we got the directors, and in the back, well, that's where we got the producers who give us great little pieces of advice while we're on the air.
Music up full, kill his mic.
Stop stuttering.
Well, as you know, and all of you Pentagon Channel faithful viewers know out there, I never, ever, ever stutter on air. Now, Staff Sergeant, you got a chance to take a look around the building and show the viewers what we're working with here. Did you get to see anything that you haven't seen before?
Well, it seems like every day you walk around this place, you find a new space that's out there. But most importantly is meeting all the great people who have come from defense media activities all over the place to this single headquarters. And luckily, I didn't break anything that they could not fix. So that was very good news.
Excellent. We appreciate you showing us around.
In other news, 18-year-old Fort Meade resident Carol Leedy was diagnosed in the spring with a rare form of cancer. Her only hope finding a bone marrow donor match. Carol is continuing her search, but in the meantime is encouraging people to get tested and join a donor registry. The test is a simple swab and takes seconds. If you're interested, go to www.dkmsamericas.org. Meanwhile, next week is Red Ribbon Week, instituted in the mid-1980s after the kidnapping, torture, and brutal murder of a DEA agent, Enrique Camarena. Red Ribbon Week is designed to raise the awareness of the dangers of substance abuse. Fort Meade Substance Abuse Counselor Samson Robinson says while illegal drugs are always an issue, misuse and illegal use of prescription drugs is on the rise.
Also, what happens is that medication lingers around, and sometimes when people either go visit you and you have it in your medicine cabinet, sometimes they go in your restroom and they look in your medicine cabinet. Sometimes they can take a couple pills here or there. It's a danger with the young children grabbing some pills, maybe accidentally, or this is a planned thing that they may do with their friends and things of that nature. So it is a danger, it is a major concern across the land, not just active duty, but with all civilians, older, younger. This is a major growing problem. So this is why, one of the reasons why we have the the Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, which is going to be here at Fort Meade on the 29th of October in front of the PX.
We'll have more on Red Ribbon Week and our discussion with Samson next time. Meanwhile, the holiday season is fast approaching, and with it, the need for donations. Fort Meade community members have many ways of giving. The USO's Turkey for Troops program provides holiday meals for enlisted members E6 and below. The deadline is November 7th to register. November 18th is the registration deadline for contributions to the Army Community Services Holiday Assistance Program. You can keep up with the holiday programs on the Fort Meade homepage at www.ftmeade.army.mil/holidays. And that's Meade Week for this week. I'm Brian Spann. For everyone at Meade TV and the Fort Meade Public Affairs Office, have a great weekend and a great Meade Week.